Your diesel used to pull away from every junction with that strong, confident surge. Now there's a slight hesitation when you press the accelerator. The idle feels a bit rougher than before, and you're noticing a touch more smoke on cold starts. If you're like most owners, you've probably started thinking it's just high mileage or that the car is getting old and needs an expensive workshop visit. But here's what thousands of experienced Japanese diesel owners have known for years that most drivers never discover. In the majority of cases, that gradual loss of performance is not mechanical failure. It's carbon and soot buildup in the DPF filter. The great news: you can often restore it to near normal function yourself without removing a single part, without special tools, and without spending thousands at the dealer. In Japan, where diesel cars like the Toyota Hilux, Land Cruiser Prado, Mazda BT-50, Isuzu D-Max, and Nissan Navara are extremely common and DPF systems have been mandatory for over a decade, owners and mechanics developed a precise, methodical way to trigger effective regeneration and unclog the filter before problems become serious. They call it the precision regeneration method. It's not a shortcut or a temporary fix. It's based on understanding exactly how DPF regeneration works and creating the perfect conditions for maximum soot burn-off. Today I'm going to show you the complete Japanese approach step by step. Make sure you watch until the end because I'll reveal the exact speed, RPM range, duration, and the one critical mistake that causes most people to fail even when they try this technique. Let me be very clear from the start. This method works best for early to moderate DPF clogging. If your filter is completely packed, the car is in limp mode, you've ignored warnings for months, or you have other serious engine faults, you will likely need professional help. But if you're catching early warning lights, noticing reduced power, or getting more frequent automatic regeneration attempts, this procedure can often restore full performance and save you a very expensive repair. So why is the Japanese method so much more effective than what most owners try? Most people simply jump on the highway, drive fast for a while, and hope for the best. Sometimes it works, but often it doesn't. The Japanese precision method is far more deliberate about speed, engine load, RPM, duration, temperature, and even fuel preparation. It dramatically increases your chances of success. Here's the complete step-by-step procedure. Step 1. Check your starting conditions carefully. Before you attempt regeneration, make sure the vehicle is mechanically healthy. Engine oil must be clean and at the correct level. Coolant should be topped up. The fuel tank needs to be at least half full, ideally 3/4 or more, because low fuel can cause the computer to disable regeneration. Scan for fault codes and fix any serious issues that are not DPF related first. Ideally, choose a day when the outside temperature is above 10 degrees Celsius. Cold weather makes it much harder for the exhaust to reach and hold the temperatures needed for effective soot burning. Step 2. Consider using a quality DPF-specific fuel additive. This is one area where Japanese owners often get better results. Add a dedicated DPF regeneration additive to your fuel tank. Look for products containing cerium, iron, or platinum compounds specifically formulated to lower the soot combustion temperature and help break down stubborn deposits. Trusted options include leaky moly diesel particulate filter protector, WINS DPF cleaner, or similar professional-grade additives. Pour the additive in when the tank is roughly half full, then fill up with fresh, high-quality diesel. Let the car sit for 20 to 30 minutes so the additive mixes thoroughly. This step is not mandatory, but it noticeably improves results on moderately loaded filters. Step 3. Proper warm-up phase. Never jump straight onto the highway. Start the engine and let it idle for 2 to 3 minutes until the coolant temperature gauge reaches normal operating range. Then drive gently on normal roads for 5 to 10 minutes, gradually increasing speed and engine load. This brings the engine oil, coolant, turbo, and entire exhaust system up to full temperature. A cold exhaust system cannot generate or hold the high temperatures required for successful regeneration. Step 4. The Precision Highway Regeneration Run. This is the heart of the Japanese method. Find a safe, straight highway or motorway where you can maintain steady speed for at least 40 to 45 minutes without heavy traffic or interruptions. Maintain a constant speed of 100 to 110 kilometers per hour. Choose a gear, usually 4th or 5th gear in most Japanese diesels, that keeps engine RPM steadily between 2000 and 2500. Avoid 6th gear or overdrive if it drops the RPM too low. Set cruise control if your vehicle has it to keep everything perfectly constant. No hard acceleration, No coasting down hills, and no frequent speed changes. Steady state is the key. Why these exact numbers? Below 2,000 revolutions per minute, the exhaust gas temperature usually stays too low for efficient regeneration. Above 2,500 revolutions per minute, you burn extra fuel with diminishing returns. The 2,000 to 2,500 revolutions per minute sweet spot consistently produces exhaust temperatures between 550 degrees Celsius and 650 degrees Celsius, exactly the range where soot burns off cleanly and effectively without damaging the filter. Step 5. Recognize when active regeneration begins. After 10 to 15 minutes of steady driving, you should notice clear signs. The electric radiator fans may run louder and longer. Instant fuel consumption on the display often increases temporarily. Some cars show a small DPF regeneration icon on the dashboard. You might notice a faint hot, burning smell from the exhaust. That's normal soot being incinerated. The engine may idle a little higher once you slow down. These signs mean the regeneration process has started. Stay at your exact speed and RPM. This is when the rheol cleaning happens. Step 6. The critical duration most people get wrong. Here's where the majority of attempts fail. Many drivers do 15 or 20 minutes and think they're finished. Effective DPF regeneration needs sustained high temperature for a long period. The Japanese method recommends a minimum of 30 minutes of steady conditions once regeneration starts, and ideally 40 to 45 minutes for moderately clogged filters. Plan your route carefully so you have enough uninterrupted highway. If traffic forces you to slow down or stop, the temperature drops and the cycle is interrupted. You'll need to restart your timing once you're back at steady speed. Step 7. Proper cool down. After finishing the highway run, don't shut off the engine immediately. Drive normally on local roads for another 5 to 10 minutes to let temperatures drop gradually. Then let the car idle for 1 to 2 minutes before turning it off. This protects the turbocharger and exhaust components from sudden thermal shock after the intense heat cycle. Step 8. Verification and repetition. Drive the car normally for the next couple of days and monitor its behavior closely. A successful regeneration usually brings back full power, smoother acceleration, better fuel economy, and the warning light disappears. If symptoms remain, repeat the entire procedure once or twice over the next week. Many moderately clogged DPFs need 2 or 3 good cycles to fully clear. However, if you've performed the method correctly twice with no improvement, the filter is likely too heavily loaded and needs professional attention. The real secret to long-term success is prevention, not emergency repair. Don't wait for the warning light to appear. Make this precision highway regeneration run part of your routine maintenance every 8,000 to 10,000 kilometers, or whenever you notice the car performing more frequent automatic regens. Japanese diesel owners who stay ahead of the curve report dramatically fewer DPF failures and much lower ownership costs over 200,000 plus kilometers. A few extra tips for better results. Always use low ash, low SAPS, engine oil specified by your manufacturer. Minimize very short trips under 10 minutes. Keep your air filter clean. Fix any EGR valve or injector issues quickly because they increase soot production. And always use good quality diesel fuel from reputable stations. This Japanese precision regeneration technique has helped thousands of diesel owners keep their vehicles reliable and avoid expensive dealer bills. It's not complicated, it just requires understanding and patience. Give your DPF the exact conditions it was designed for instead of fighting it with mostly city driving. If this practical method gave you a real way to maintain your diesel and protect your wallet, hit that like button right now. Share this video with every Toyota, Mazda, Isuzu, or Nissan diesel owner you know. It could save them a fortune. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because we're bringing more honest, effective car care advice for Japanese and European vehicles every single week. Drop a comment below with your country, what diesel model you drive, its current mileage, and whether you've ever dealt with a DPF warning light. Tell me how it went or what questions you still have. I read every single comment. Thanks for watching. Keep your DPF clean, your diesel strong, and your maintenance smart. See you in the next one. Drive safe.